we're off, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can make it to a very famous restaurant in Bangkok. Bar at this house. This is a lift, but it didn't look quite bar-like. We're at Burley. It's not massively Burley, but morning. We're off, hopefully, fingers crossed, if we can make it to a very famous restaurant in Bangkok. It's a street food restaurant that's been elevated and elevated. It's called Jay Fai, by a lady called Jay Fai, who is now famous thanks to a Netflix documentary. And she's held a Michelin star, so she's a street food restaurant that's held a Michelin star. Apparently she opens at 9, she's shut Monday, Tuesday now, so we know we can get in there today on a Wednesday. She's shut Monday, Tuesday, opens at 9 on Wednesday, but the queue starts from about 7 o'clock in the morning. We're aiming to be there for 8. We've sort of wiped off half the day for this. We've ordered.
You literally wait hours in the queue, don't you?
So we've wiped off half the day at least for it, but hopefully we'll get a nice breakfast, and it's famous for a crab omelette. So I cannot wait. We've ordered motorbikes to get there because the traffic's probably going to be horrendous. We're going now. Our motorbike's here. Here he is. We've got to Jay Fai's. We've arrived just before 8. There's a queue of probably 25-30 people in front of us, so I don't think we'll be waiting amazingly long time. Apparently the staff come out about 8 o'clock and start putting you into a list. We're in a queue anyway, but they're setting up at the moment for breakfast, lunch and dinner service, so hopefully we'll be in soon and trying some crab omelette. They put screens up now though in front of Jay Fai, so you can't actually take photos, which is sort of why people come to see her, because she cooks with ski goggles on and all sorts, so hopefully we'll be able to get at least one photo of her, so you can see what she looks like while she's cooking. She opens at 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock and we're in. We've already pre-ordered, so we're waiting. Well, first of all, our orange juice arrived. That's our pressure squeeze with no added sugar, and it is delicious. It's the cheapest thing on the menu, isn't it? It's very much, but the menu's not cheap. Crab omelette's now 1,400 baht, the curry is 2,000 baht, but apparently you're paying for the crab. The crab's fresh, and there's still embers on it. But yeah, the prices have gone up quite a bit. She's earned it, as Liz says, she's earned it. Just got the crab curry, this yellow crab curry, and it's amazing. Like, it really is worth the wait. I've never had so much crab in a curry. Liz had a lot in the one we had in Cambodia, but this is something else. It's thick chunks of boar meat, as well as loads of brown meat. The curry is so good. It's just good. I'll let you talk on the outside because you're going to describe this incredibly well. Too noisy here. This is the crab omelette which she's famous for. As you can see, it's massive and we've just left Jay Fai, having had one of the best meals we've had in Asia. And there's a reason she's doing so well. There's a reason she's held a Michelin star for 4 years, if not more now. It's because it is amazing. She's choosing the best local crab, the best quality crab. I mean, the prawns that were coming out as well looked out of this, well, out of the sea, I guess. I was going to say out of this world, but they're out of the sea. The crab in the omelette and the curry, there was brown crab made, but then thick pieces of white claw meat. Pardon me, I'm so excited.
You can't control.
I can't control my own body. But like, I used to live next to a crab fishing place on the Isle of Wight, and the crab there was just so good. Honestly, it's worth getting up for, it's worth queuing for, it's worth waiting in that queue for, and it's worth that little bit extra money.
Yeah, it's famous for she's famous for the crab omelette. That's the one that's bigged up the most. And it was amazing. It was so lovely, like, you know, with the massive chunks of crab in, massive.
I'd love to see what crab it came from. I like the size of the crab because it's cool.
I was picturing a 6-foot crab coming out.
Because the white chunks of meat and the claws must have been like a massive crab.
That's what I was going to say. The curry was my favourite. It was so tasty, and you know when you're just putting something in your mouth and you're like, never tasted anything like it, and that's what you want when you're going somewhere and paying more. You want it to be completely different. It was. It's lovely as well because she's this success story. How she started really, you know, just in a poor family, and she was a seamstress, and then she lost that business. How big a business? I don't know how big it was, but because of a fire, and so she started cooking like the rest of her family. The rest of her family used to cook, but thought she wasn't very good, so she didn't do it. And she's built it up, and now she's got to where she is, and it's lovely, and it is more expensive, but you think she's earned that, she's worked for that, and she deserves it. She puts in all the hours, she cooks it, or like Sam said, she cooks it all herself, all day long, every day apart from a couple of days, and she doesn't want to sell the business, she doesn't want her kids to take over from it when she goes, so she's just building it up as much as she can. It's just really nice to see that starting at the bottom, ending up where you end up.
It's just nice to see we're busy as well. Like, there's places here, there's street food all over the place, but she's genuinely busy and it's non-stop for her. And she's able to have 2 days off a week now because of it. But if you're in Bangkok, if you're here any other days of a Monday and Tuesday, go. It's worth waiting for.
It's a nice treat.
It's worth the treat. It's worth the food. It's worth the calories. That's the main thing.
It's a cross between street food and a posh meal. So you've still got that street food authenticity, but with this amazing food.
Go and try it. This has walked me to this. The giant swing of Bangkok. I've walked in the heat and the temperature of the midday sun of Bangkok to look at a swing with no swing attached to it. Disappointing landmark in Bangkok. In all my times of coming to Bangkok, I think this is my 4th or 5th time. Actually, probably 6. I've been already once this trip. I've never been to Chinatown. Liz has been once before, but brought me back. Well, she's come back and brought me here. And this is probably one of the most bonkers, busy, crazy places I've been. It's the daytime as well, so at night I can't imagine what this place becomes. There's markets down every street. There's street food everywhere. There's Chinese. It's a proper crazy Chinatown, like.
And I came here about 6 or 7 years ago, and that was my first time. It was a 2-week holiday, and it was my first time to anywhere in Southeast Asia, let alone Thailand. And first stop, and so you can imagine, like, it's crazy in Thailand anyway. And I remember coming out, looking around, and thinking, "Oh my God, the smells, the colours, the lights." It was absolute, like, I could not believe what I was seeing. And I think it was that early that I realised I was in love with Thailand.
It's a sensory overload. I mean, I've been to Bangkok a lot, and walking down here, it's a shock to the system. It is a full sensory overload.
In the day as well.
And it's warm as well. Oh, there. Cheeky boy. But yeah, it's bonkers here. But if you are coming to Bangkok, make sure you just have a wander around Chinatown, because it's worth just coming to look and seeing how crazy. Crazy golf. How crazy this place is. The markets are great. The food stalls look amazing. It all just is. It's so colourful and bright as well. Yeah, it's Chinatown. Well, that's it for this leg of Southeast Asia and our time in Thailand. I thought I'd leave you with this little clip of us being driven through the capital city, Bangkok. Bangkok is mental, but if you're happy to jump on the back of a scooter, quite easy to get round. The scooter drivers are great and they love their little gadgets. As you can see, this bloke's got an umbrella and a safety helmet for his phone. Join us in our next vlog as we head over to the Philippines. Our first vlog will be from Palawan. But if you want to see more of our time in Bangkok, do head over to my social media and check out TikTok, as I did lots of videos of some secret bars and parks while in Bangkok. Follow me, like and subscribe.